everyone. The 13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I have an Edgar on my lap, so hopefully she just stays, and we can just continue on with our game, even though I'm going to be very loud and boisterous. So, December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Oh, right, okay. The guy's on the run, Larry was on the stand. Yeah? What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Oh, yeah. A memory of a crime that I committed. Oh, yeah. He thinks he killed his dad or something, doesn't he? A memory of a murder. I was reading that in my normal voice. Sorry. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? No. Not that dude. That dude's too... He's too vanilla to kill anybody. All right. Phoenix. I believe Phoenix could kill somebody over Edgeworth. For sure. No, I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, hey, Larry. Yo. It helps when I can speak. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of something before I can do my stoner voice. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? What? Well, at least she got her name right. At least she got her name right. Look, I would like to keep playing, but I have to keep petting my cat. Me? No, you definitely should not swoon over somebody like Larry Butt. If you're swooning over Larry Butt, get some taste and a therapist. All at the same time. Sorry, my cat licked my hand as I pressed the button. Oh, I really need to just have a cat cam, I think. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me give you both of my hands for petting. Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Well, good for you, Maya. Right on. Like, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? What about Kiance? What happened with her? Why you being like this? What? Right, Nick? Just stay away from Maya. Literally just stay away from Maya. We're totally... No. Huh? Me? Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Oh, it definitely did, and it was fear. Are they trying to set people up to think that Phoenix is gay? Between the Edgeworth thing and whatever this is going on with Larry, maybe Larry's gay. That's why he has such weird issues with women. Larry got serious and the music quit. I'm scared. I think you can do better than that. Jesus Christ, Larry, okay. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. What's with the eye twitch? Do you acknowledge I have a thing for Edgeworth, apparently? Is Phoenix? Like, is that why you're, like, bragging about... Whatever. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your hero. Bro, no. No. Bro. Larry, you really helped out in today's trial. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Well, I'm really glad that didn't happen. Whoa. Okay, but seriously, Nick? That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Jesus Christ, Larry being the voice of reason for anything is terrifying. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just the guy sitting in the audience, you know? God, Larry, chill. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, well, edgy. I mean, can you really know that he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the very end. That's a lot of faith to put into Larry Butts. Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure, Phoenix? You're sure. Okay. Us too? Yeah, I don't get it. It is like 8 o'clock at night. Why am I yawning? It's 8 o'clock at night. I drank a whole bunch of pop. I got like one of those like 24 ounces. I'm not sharing the brand until they pay me. You don't even have to pay me in money. Pay me in product. I'll be cool. Anyway. Edgeworth. And who else? You mean me, right? Am I talking about Larry and Maya or Edgy and... Who am I talking about? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? Oh? But why you, Larry? Valid question. I would like to know, too. Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick? Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Well, yeah, but it's because I love him, okay? That's why. I am madly in love with him, and that's the problem. And the music even cut to let you know I'm telling the truth. Look, you didn't know him like I did back then, okay? When he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, is that when you two were classmates? Yeah, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? Over something in middle school? Fam, if I chose my life based solidly off of some BS from middle school... Actually, yeah, I was gonna say I would have an English degree, and I do have that. But I would have published a book. I didn't do that. Oh, man. Anyway. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Sorry, I kind of forgot. So the only one that this matters to is Nick. Well, that checks. Who in the hell is texting me? And why is it so much? Okay. Huh. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. I guess I can't. I'm yawning already. It was the very end of 3rd grade. 3rd grade? Dude, no. No. Deciding to become an attorney because of the 3rd grade? Are you off your gourd, man? That seems like a very bad decision. Anyway, I was on trial. A class trial. Class trial? Yeah, thank you, Maya. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? That's usually when 3rd grade ends is spring. Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was real small. Anyway, every month kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Oh, I remember doing something similar. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still trapped inside. $38? In 2000? It's like $80. Like now. Jesus. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Well, I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in school said I should be put on trial. Trial? Over $38. Well, it's like $80 today. I get it. So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Jesus. Which one's supposed to be Edgy? Is that the guy in the green? Is Larry the dude on the right? Like in the front? Like front, like the us front? With the super spiky hair? Or is the guy next to the options button on the left there Larry? I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you, thief. Give back the money. You're such a meanie. No one can just admit you did hide the truth. You can't hide the truth. Tell the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my eraser. Relay races. Something about libraries. 50 cents I loaned you. Did you rob that guy the other day? What the hell happened? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Oh, poor little Phoenix. What the frick shirt is he wearing? I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money has been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Edgy. Oh, Edgy, buddy. Anything else has no place. He's starting his lines early. Oh, cute. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. What third grader uses the word amateurs? Granted, I could use the word retaliate by the third grade, but that's because my mother used it all the time. I could use the words retaliate and instigate. Because what would happen is my brother would hit me, I'd hit him back, and it would be, Scale, don't retaliate on your brother. But Mom, he did it. I don't care who instigated it. I'm ending it. Or, you know, if I hit my brother first, it'd be, Scale, stop instigating. I knew those two words by the third grade. Amateurs, that tells me somebody's dad said that at home a lot. Miles. Look at him in a bow tie. He looks the most Phoenix I've ever seen him. Oh my god. Okay, third grade Miles. You're adorable, honey. Ugh. It was you who stole the money, wasn't it? No? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, teacher, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I see why Phoenix fell in love with Edgy. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. You don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, hey. It's Larry. Frick, Larry. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think about how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. No wonder why Phoenix is so loyal. I can't tell which of these people in this room are supposed to be whomever, but, great. Very well. I will replace the money myself. Oh. That's a weird choice for a teacher, but alright. This class trial is over. Sure. And that's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best friends. Until Edgy transferred out, right? Isn't that what happened? Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Anyway, that's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. Well, yeah, because if something smells, it's the butts. So I kind of took it personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. All right. Anyway,
Oh, anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard that his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Unlike now.
This is so funny.
I'm gonna be a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Ironically, I followed in his shoes. And a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. Yeah, there we go. I remembered right.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
Yeah. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something of dark suspicions of a demon attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
Well, I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided...
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney?
To meet Edgeworth? That is the most gay shit I've ever heard in my life. From my gay ass. Like, oh my god, that is so two dudes at the back of a 2004 Toyota Corolla. Like, I just... Okay.
Well, if I was a defense attorney,
I knew he'd have... I can't do this with a straight face.
Okay. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one that can help him. Whoa, Nick. So that's why you helped me out for free?
I don't remember being free, but yes.
I helped you because I believed in you.
Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Thank you.
Oh, Nick.
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Sure. Right, it very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker, the owner of the Wet Noodle. We need to find out who or what he is.
What do you mean, what? He's not Bigfoot.
I think I'd settle for who. I guess we can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. What did I get rid of? What did I get rid of? I still got the metal detector. I don't think I got rid of anything. Alright. Okay. Well, I've already been through this whole room. Let's go see if we can talk to Edgy. Yep. December 27th, Detention Center Visitors Room. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
He's not gonna remember shit, Maya.
Last trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
This is great.
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in like the 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. I think so too, Maya. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know that the trial was the reason that Nick became a defense attorney? And to meet a certain somebody?
Look, stop trying to wingman me, Maya. Okay, he's already unofficially my boyfriend. Can we just chill? Please? Okay? Apparently, I'm just going to keep flirting with him through glass. Okay?
Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, It does sound like the kind of thing that you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even.
And you love that about me.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Yeah, the fact that I'm only exclusively calling you by your last name says that. I knew a guy in both middle school and high school we only ever called by his last name. He was...
I mean, he's an alright dude now, but back then he wasn't, and we used to beat the crap out of him.
Justifiably so, because he called me some really awful names.
So that was, that. But also, if you ever read Catcher in the Rye, there's a character that they exclusively call by his last name, Ackley. And the way that they described Ackley, like physically, is the way I would describe the kid that we beat up. By we, I mean me.
So that was, yeah. Oh, hello. Are you gonna leave me, Edgar?
Yeah? Okay.
But yeah, that was like my last name, covered in zits, toothpicky as a pencil,
Only ever referred to as his last name.
Okay, Edgar, you're not getting on my desk.
Okay? You're not getting on my desk. I'm sorry.
Perhaps. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to call this episode here. I have to pay attention to my Edgar for a moment. So anyway, that's all the time we've got for this episode. So we'll find out what's up with Edgeworth next time. Take care, everybody.